Good morning, guys. I hope all of you are doing well. Uh, a few pictures here again. I'll be doing a quick review of everything. So, in this image, it's a nice moment captured. The leopard is looking very nice, of a nice natural behavior captured here. But what would have I would have loved personally is to go wider for this shot so that the entire tree would be seen and the leopard would be seen properly. And the horizontal frame would have been more impactful. I see a bit of grains here, so that can be post-processed very easily. So this area, wherever you basically see on the top of the tree, that area has more grains. So this can be worked on using noise reduction, very easily done. Overall, a very nice picture, a natural behavior captured. Just that, like I said, I'll go vertical for this shot. Very nice shot, very nice in terms of the exposure, but composition wise has gone for a toss. If you look at the frame, there's not much space on the back of your subject. So the spacing on the back of your subject is too small. There should have been enough space for the subject to still have some breathing space on the negative side also. Also, again, not sure why you have gone vertical for this. I think horizontal frame would have been looking more prettier for this because it's a habitat. Very nicely frozen in terms of the action, the droplets falling down. But I would have included the third flamingo also because now it looks very incomplete if you realize. Also, again, horizontal frame would have been looking much more prettier than this. It would have given the spacing properly. You would have given more water at the bottom. If possible, if you had an opportunity here, you could have gone lower, slept on the ground, or put your camera down on a bean bag or a tripod and shot. In that way, you would have got more eye level. You would have got more foreground water and still got a very nice shot of the flamingos. Uh, I don't know if it's short like this or if it's rotated later. But the thing is, it's highly sharpened. If you look at the subject, if you see the tiger here, there's a lot of grains on the tiger. It's too much sharpened, over sharpened. So do not sharpen it so much ideally. Also, while shooting, also I think the horizontal frame, the other ratio of the rotation would have worked more better on this. In terms of exposure, very nicely done. Not much of blowing out anywhere. You can lift up some shadows so that the right eye of the tiger also will get revealed. And you can cut down some highlights, probably by 10 points, to reduce the blown out areas on the chest of the tiger. Very beautiful shot this is. Very creative, very nicely done. I think the only thing what I would have done is slightly given more space at the bottom where the tail is coming. It would have had more breathing space just at the bottom. But apart from that, very fantastic. Beautiful. You can cut down the shadows here. So the scales, if you see on the lizard, you can see some spots, the white spots on the body of the lizard. So that also will become flat when you reduce the shadows. It will be a proper silhouette. And here, one interesting thing when you shoot like this is you can play around with the temperature. You can make it a moody image by changing it to blues or by bringing it to the yellows. Nice shot. I think some hide probably. Nothing very honestly great about this. In terms of the execution, it's perfect. I think if you want some more details on the insect, you can pull out the shadows so that the head and the body, wherever the blacks are, that will be revealed. Okay, guys, fantastic. Thank you for posting. I would love to see more and more images so that we can review and help you learn photography better. Take care and thank you so much.